Well, over the weekend, 2 people died in 2 separate crashes in Grant County. That's according to the sheriff's office there. The first crash happened Saturday afternoon on Bulliard Hill Road in Potosi Township. 63-year-old Timothy Raven was riding a motorcycle westbound when it locked up after getting to the top of the hill. It then fell on its side and skidded before coming to a stop. Raven there suffered serious injuries and was med-flighted to UW Hospital. Authorities say he died before he could make it to the hospital. He was wearing a full face helmet and jacket. The second deadly crash happened early Sunday morning around 2:30 near Ellensboro Township. A 17-year-old was heading eastbound on County Highway A near Buckwheat Ridge Road when they hit the edge of the road, crossed the center line, and then went into a ditch. The vehicle kept moving before it hit an embankment and rolled several times. Both the driver and a 26-year-old passenger were thrown from that truck. The passenger died as a result of this crash, and she's been identified as Katie Schaefer. The driver was taken to the hospital for critical injuries. The Grant County Sheriff's Office says they believe speed is a factor here, and County Highway A was closed for 7 hours while authorities investigated.